If they're tested for antibodies, it turns out they've had the disease and therefore shouldn't be infected again. Some sort of documentation that would allow them to go back to work safely.
You mean once they get better?
Yeah, or people who might not.
Okay, so they have the disease, and they're better, and they have the immunity now. They have, supposedly, according to what I'm hearing, it could be for a long period, could be for a lifetime, it could also be for a year or two, I'm hearing, Tony. So nobody's told me yet if it's for a year, if it's for 2 years, or if it's for a lifetime. Like chicken pox. They say if you have chicken pox, you have immunity, they say for a lifetime. I hope that's true. But nobody's actually told me with certainty, maybe because they don't know yet. You don't know yet. Because it's new. You know, this came upon us. Nobody knew. They do know you have it for a period of time. And it's strong for a period of time. They don't know, and that's hence the antibodies that we're making. I saw somebody who was really sick, and he got better. A young person, relatively young person, 35, and physically fit, you know, and he got better. He made it, barely, but he made it. His first thing that he did when he was better is, I want to give whatever I can give to help other people, because nobody should go through it. It's a tough thing. So we don't know yet how long, if you'd like to add anything to that, but we don't know yet, is it a year? It will be a year, but is it more than a year? And only time is going to tell, okay? Thank you.
Just one more question.
Go ahead, try one more.
Will you have governors, mayors, members of Congress on the Open the Country Council that you talked about?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're going to put some governors. I've gained great respect for governors, both Republican and Democrat. I've actually become friends with some of the Democrat governors that I wouldn't have really had the privilege of getting to know. And Governor Murphy of New Jersey is a very liberal guy. I'm not, but we've had a great relationship. John Bell, as you know, I call him John Bell, but John Bell Edwards, people call him John Bell, sort of a cool name, from Louisiana. I have a very good relationship with him. Gavin Newsom, honestly, I think we fight on every, hey, we're fighting right now. I want automobiles to be made cheaper and safer and stronger, but you save $3,000–4,000 per auto, and environmentally equal, or better, maybe. And we're fighting on that. We're fighting a lot of different things. We fight on the border. He wants open borders. I want people to come into our country illegally. But I've gotten very friendly with Gavin Newsom. He's done a very good job here. I think I've gotten very friendly. I mean, he's been, I think, sort of a friend of mine for a long time. Don't get to see him much, but Governor Cuomo of New York would talk all the time. I told you, I spoke to him literally the last call just before walking in here. I've really developed a lot of good friendships with the governors, and including the governors, I think Mike DeWine, Republican, but I think he's done a great job in Ohio. So yeah, I want to put on both parties. I want to have some governors. I'm not going to have all of the governors, but I'd like to put some representative governors on the council. Yes, I would like to do that.
Any to serve? Yes.
I have. I've asked a couple of them. They've all said yes. So far, everyone said yes. I think everybody would like to be on that council. That's a very important council. Go ahead in the back. You haven't gone yet.
Thank you, Mr. President. Two questions, if I may. Do you have a message to those pastors who are still planning to have Easter services, defying the public health guidelines?
Well, so you're going to have to say it louder. To those what?
To those pastors who are still planning to have Easter services in person.
Pastors who
Oh,
are
the pastors. I
defying
didn't understand your word. Okay. You have a very nice voice, but it's a little bit low, and you're far back. I've had talks with the pastors, and most of the pastors agree. And it's a very complex subject, let's face it, you know, for the obvious reasons. I don't have to go into it. Most of the pastors agree that they are better off doing what they're doing, which is distancing. They feel that let's get this over with, and they want to get back to church so badly. I mean, can you imagine we have Easter Sunday, and I'm going to be watching Pastor Robert Jeffress, who's been a great guy. Did I tell you? He's been a great guy, and I'm going to be watching on a laptop. Now, a laptop is not the same as being in his church or being in another church. It's not. No matter what you say, you don't get to say, oh, isn't it wonderful? But I've done this for 3 weeks, and they've had tremendous, I let people know who it is. They've had the biggest audiences they've ever had. They have millions of people now watching, and people are really liking what they're hearing. So I'm going to be with, on Easter, Pastor, I don't even know if he knows it yet, but he will soon. I think he will in about 2 minutes. Pastor Robert Jeffress. And he's a terrific guy, a terrific man. I've gotten to know him very well. He's a man of great compassion. He loves our country. And I'm going to be with him on Easter, meaning I'm going to be with him watching on a laptop. Doesn't sound good, but it's, you know, it's one of those things. It cannot be church. You know, I'm not going to get into it. It cannot be church. Most pastors and most people, you know, of faith, people that we listen to and respect and admire. Franklin Graham is a person I have great respect for. Most people will, and who's done an incredible job in New York on Central Park, where they put up Samaritan's Purse. He's done an incredible job. The son of the late, great Billy Graham. His family is incredible. He's incredible. Franklin Graham, the job he's doing on, I mean, he loves to do it. He has such a passion, and that's why he's so good at it. He does it with incredible love. And he will tell you, we're all saying we've got to get our country cured. I know there are some pastors and ministers and others that want to get together. I would, and I have great respect for them. Two of them I know. But I would say first, heal. I'm a Christian. Heal our country. Let's get healed.